What's up out there? I was not expecting to make this video today. I was kind of thinking about making an update for my Ancient Relic mode, but I saw this big announcement that we have the third expansion called Into the Abyss coming out very shortly for Melvor Idol. Now, this is fairly quickly after we got the last expansion. I feel like there was a lot more distance between the original expansion and the second one than there is between the second and third one. So they must have been working on all this at once, but whatever. So we got this announcement today, and here we are to take a look at it. So it says, this expansion provides an incredible amount of new content and mechanics for you to explore. It is a late game expansion designed to add all content after you defeat Bane in the Impending Darkness dungeon. So I'm a little unclear. I don't remember the lore, and this is because I don't really pay attention, but we beat Into the Mist, and then we beat Impending Darkness, and then we had the Throne of the Herald expansion. I thought the Throne of the Herald expansion kind of went off into some realm. This is saying that it basically continues after the Impending Darkness stuff, which I thought Throne of the Herald did. So I'd have to go back and revisit, the Throne of the Herald lore and see what it was all about. But this one says it unfolds a new chapter in Melvor, where the defeat of Bane has unforeseen consequences, shaking the very foundation of the game's world. A disruption has caused a massive fracture on the world surface, signaling the start of a dire new threat. I kind of wonder if they're going to get into the mapping stuff we got with cartography. Like, are they going to do anything with that in this? Emerging from this chaos is Zon, the Abyssal King, a powerful new antagonist. The defeat of Bane has drawn Zon's attention as he sees this opportunity to bridge his realm, the Abyssal Realm, with the Overworld. His goal is clear: to conquer the Overworld using his vast and fearsome armies. I gotta go find a thing to scroll with here. You will find yourself on the front line of this new conflict, tasked with the monumental challenge of stopping Zon before his dark ambitions come to fruition. This expansion invites you to embark on a treacherous descent into the abyss, which sounds metal as hell. A journey filled with new challenges and mechanics not seen in the base game, which sounds really cool. As you delve deeper, the stakes get higher and the challenges become increasingly difficult. Each depth of the abyss, a new combat challenge, presents a unique environment and a minion of Zon, each more formidable than the last. Let's see here. So there's the FAQ section at the bottom here. All right. Breakdown of new content. All expansion content is unlocked after the defeat of Bane in the base game. Introduction of abyssal skill levels for every base game skill. 60 abyssal skill levels worth of content for every base game skill. New content for the skills residing inside the abyssal realm. New damage and resistance type mechanics. Sounds cool. All abyssal monsters deal abyssal damage. New combat skill, Corruption, exclusive to abyssal realm and its content. New non-combat skill, Harvesting, exclusive to the Abyssal Realm and its content. Brand new mechanic, Skill Trees. Skill Trees. Available to all base game skills in the Abyssal Realm. Oh, in the Abyssal Realm. Acquire skill points to unlock passive and permanent bonuses. New combat challenge, The Abyss. 900 new items. Over 900 new items. Over 100 new monsters. 10 plus new pets, 12 new Abyssal combat areas, 14 new Abyssal Slayer areas, introduction of Abyssal strongholds in combat. That sounds cool. 28 plus new Abyssal magic spells. Is that like 29? It's odd to have the 28 plus. Okay. 30 new Abyssal prayers, wood cutting, 12 new trees, fishing has 18 new fish, fire making has 12 new logs. Cooking has 30 new recipes, including new food modifier mechanics, mining with 15 new nodes, smithing with 5 new tiers of gear, thieving with 16 new, 16 new NPCs, fletching 5 new tiers of gear, crafting 5 new tiers of gear, plus new rings, amulets, and consumables, rune crafting, new runes, combination runes, and 5 tiers of gear with variations. Herblore, 20 plus new potions. Agility, brand new and separate obstacle course dedicated to abyssal content with 12 obstacle categories and a pillar. So it sounds like they're completely separating this into like its own little pocket universe kind of thing. Whereas, like, I wonder how much of this stuff you could use to go do Throne of the Herald content or Atlas of Discovery. Like, is this totally limited to that? Like, the barrier stuff we have in Atlas of Discovery is really only useful for the barrier stuff in Atlas of Discovery, which I think it's kind of unfortunate. I'd like to see that stuff get expanded out so you've got more than just a little pocket of things to go do that stuff with. And if it was spread out, it'd be, in my opinion, a little bit better. Summoning, 24 summoning familiars. Wow. Most are upgrades from the original. Well, okay, so that's why there's so many, including new upgraded synergies for all. 15 new astrology constellations, township, new abyssal wave mechanic, new buildings, biomes, resources, and rewards. That sounds cool. Farming, new allotments, herbs, trees, and a brand new special category of plots. So, this is coming in Q2 of 2024, which means that is in the next few months. $5 US. You can't pre-order. It's on all the platforms as you'd expect. No, you do not need to own any previous expansions. All content is isolated to Into the Abyss. So that's the thing that I don't like about these expansions. I wish they had some way of, like, if I own all of the expansions, I would love to see them all come together somehow to where they were layered together and not just different pockets of, it just feels weird. I don't know. I wish that was more put together. I like to prep for an expansion release. What should I focus on leading up for the release? Get your attack to level 99. All right, that's all done. Beat impending darkness. Yeah, we're all good there. Get your skill levels to 99. You don't need to get every skill to level 99 before accessing the new content, as it will unlock with each level 99 in the respective skill, and buy bank slots. Stockpiling raw resources, materials, mastery tokens, or currency really won't do much for you in this expansion, as we're introducing new variations of almost everything. And then they've got some Patreon information. But the last time we had an expansion, I don't think I realized that you can go over to the Steam page and look at this and look at some pictures. So let's go in here and take a look and see what we can see. We've got evil cows in the abyssal farmlands. So they've got skill trees up here. Shop with some evil gold money. So this looks like, it's actually, you're in the abyss section. So I wonder how much of this, this looks completely different. There's combat areas, dungeons, slayer areas, strongholds, the abyss, abyssal combat areas, abyssal slayer areas, abyssal strongholds. Now, there was one guy that made a mod during the modding contest that had some abyssal stuff. I wonder if this sparked that idea, or if they used that guy to work on this in any way, because I like that mod. I thought that was a really cool mod. Now look at this. What are these buttons down here, you suppose? So we've got our normal glove, boot. This all looks pretty standard up here. Passive slot, but what are these things down there? That's kind of wild. So you've got abyssal resistance. You've got, when this food is set to active, plus 1000% food healing value while using the abyssal damage. Laceration. Look at that, 19,000. This must be on an adventure account. That's why everything's so exaggerated. That's got to be an adventure account. There's another bar underneath here. Wonder what that bar is. We've got abyssal damage. Maybe that's the abyssal resistance, maybe? I'm not sure. So there's definitely another bar underneath here. We've got 6,989 bank slots. Okay. Guess we're going to need a couple of bank slots, aren't we? And then there's corruption as an actual skill, but I noticed these are of 60. So once you get all your regular skills to 99, this other stuff goes up to level 60. So they're not, it's just like added on to the skill you've got. So this is just a completely separate expansion. Now this seems like it might be kind of cool. Like one of the things that I have a problem with between Throne of the Herald and Atlas of Discovery is Throne of the Herald is kind of, you go through the main game and then you go through to 120 with all of the skills, which is fine. But then you tack on Atlas of Discovery and it only goes up to level 99. The two skills it adds go up to 120, but they don't interact with all the stuff from Throne of the Herald. And that's where I have the issues with it. This looks like it's completely compartmentalized so that when you play this, it's like entering a different mode of the game and you're doing something completely different, which I think if Throne of the Herald was like that or something, like it just feels wonky with the way Atlas of Discovery and Throne of the Herald is. This looks like it's a completely separate instance, and you just go into that and you play over there. I don't think it means that the base game is separate from this. Like you could run the base game, like I don't think you're going to be doing base game Slayer skills or wood cutting or something like that, and then having your Abyssal side doing the other thing. I think it's probably going to transition over. But I think that's pretty cool. Nothing real exciting here, but you can see there's like Slayer gear, Abyssal Slayer gear. All that is new. Everything in here is new. I don't recognize any of this stuff. I mean, that's probably some crappy sword you're going to get. But we do have some Abyssal stuff here, or Corruption, whatever that is. That's over there. There is a next page. There's like 6 pages of this. So corruptions are unlocked by defeating a corrupted monster with the respective corruption active. There is a small chance for a locked corruption to appear on a monster, blah, blah, blah. Monsters have access to the same corruptions available to you. Unlocked, minus 5% attack interval and plus 5% accuracy rating. Oh, so these are found on monsters with combat level less than equal to 11,000. Holy cow, 1.45 million combat level. Wow. I don't know what, off the top of my head, I don't know what our top combat level is, but it is nowhere near that. Man, that's going to be steep. Little scythe over here. Not really anything else. Hopefully they show what the skill tree looks like. I haven't really looked at much of this stuff. I kind of glanced at it this morning, and it was just a mad dash at work all day. And then I got out, had supper, came out here, and I thought, you know what? I'm not going to dive into this and look through it. I'll just look through it on camera here, and we can take a look at it together, if you will. So we'll go to the next page here. This is mining? Is this mining? No, this is harvesting. So this is the harvesting skill. So this is basically like mining, except that's got intensity, that's basically the same thing as mining, pretty much. Abyssal stone, required intensity. Oh, you have to build up this intensity. Where'd I see that at? Oh, so intensity must be like a mastery. So the more you build the mastery up, the further down the road you get with this. That's probably what it's, yeah, probably up there. I'm guessing. Doesn't look like there's anything else too interesting on here. Golden Raid still in the public test. What a coincidence. I keep wanting to click these buttons. It's like an image. Then we come over to here with, ooh, they actually changed the symbols to this and corrupted them. Oh yeah, okay, so there's the Melvor realm and there's the Abyssal realm. So you're actually changing between the two different realms. That's cool. So then you've got, must have Abyssal dust over here and the comet things over there. That's cool. Not really anything else to show on this one. And then this is what? What is this? I would say this is wood cutting, but it's not highlighted over here. Oh, it is wood cutting, but it's not highlighted over here. So they did add some new trees. Abyssal trees, plague root. That's cool. I like that. I like how... So I wonder now if you can switch between these two different realms. I wonder if you can have something going on both realms. Like, can you be cutting trees over there for one skill and work on this over here for the other? Be kind of cool if you could, because then you could work on your base game. I mean, doesn't Impending Darkness require level 99 in all skills anyway? I don't know. Be curious to see how like relic mode would deal with this. Like, does this plug into relic mode? Can you do this on top of relic mode or something? Or is this like a no-go? I don't know. Inquiring minds want to know, because that's what I'm playing right now is relic mode. All right, let's go to the last one. Oh, wow, that's cool. Look at this. So for astrology, UI is not final and still in development. Current skill tree points to spend. So you can actually spend points on this. You can get, I wonder if you can take these away. Like, as you get done with them, can you take them off and put them onto something else? Can you redistribute your points? So you can do plus, this one's got, I'm going to guess that this one is selected because it's green, plus 2% astrology abyssal XP. Here's another +2, here's another +2, but this one's not green and it's got the 1. So you could probably apply that point here. And then once you've applied all these, I'm going to guess you get down to this, which gives you, if you were able to get down and take this node, it gives you plus 3% astrology abyssal XP and mastery XP. This looks like the same thing over here. I wonder how many points you can get. Can you put points into all this stuff? Or is it like only a certain number of points? I would expect if it's a skill tree that you're only going to get a certain number of points, like 5 or 10 or something. You're going to have to pick and choose what you want, and you'd be able to reallocate the points. I don't know. These are all mastery, all XP, all mastery. That's all. Both of these are all that. So you can get a lot of XP bonuses off of it, or you can get a lot of. I would have expected all of these to be different. You know what I mean? Like if this continues on down in this image, and there's 246, 246, that's 12% skill XP and 12% mastery XP, 15 of each. Whereas like this, you've got 10% chance to witness starfall, 10% chance to locate abyssal stardust. And see, these are kind of just repeating each other. So maybe they're just the same on both sides. I guess maybe either you're going to get more out of the skill with interval and stardust, or you're going to get more out of it with XP and mastery, and maybe mix and match. I don't know. Be kind of nice if these were a little bit different, like different trees that do different things. I guess we'll see. I keep wanting to click on that. But yeah, that's it. That's all the pictures we've got. Nothing else exciting in here. I don't know what else we'd be looking at. It'd be kind of neat to see what the Slayer and combat areas, maybe the Abyss, whatever these strongholds are. Yeah, all this stuff up here would be cool to see. I do like this bar. That's pretty nice. Hopefully they put that in the regular. Yeah, that'd be a nice UI update for the regular game, just to have something up top there instead of the big boxes. I don't know. I kind of like that. So anyway, we have an expansion coming very soon, which is awesome. I was totally floored when I looked at my Steam feed this morning and I saw that there was a whole new expansion coming out, and not just we're announcing it and it'll be out. No, it's out in Q2, like coming soon, very soon. What did it say here? It said Q2, right? Q2 2024. So it should be here in the next couple of months, 2-3 months tops. So anyway, that will do it for this video. We will catch you on the next one. Take care.